Good morning, everyone. My name is Sidney Tony Laurie, and it is my pleasure to be your Master of Ceremonies. I'm delighted that you could all join us for the 2025 CCRP Living Legacy Awards presentation. We welcome you all, and a special welcome to all previous Living Legacy honorees present with us today. Please stand for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. We will keep this program moving smoothly, and so let me begin by inviting our CCRP General Manager, Mrs. Angela Patterson, to offer a word of prayer, and thereafter, Mrs. Jean Lorichin, Founder and Executive Chair, will give the official welcome.
May we bow our heads. Almighty and merciful God, we give you thanks today for life. We thank you that those of us here are the least affected from Hurricane Melissa. We remember to you, dear Lord, all those who are undergoing hardships. We pray for your provision for them. Father, we invite you into our presence as we thank you for those living legacies who have served and in some cases continue to serve our wonderful country. We thank you for them. So as we gather for this function today, dear Lord, we invite your presence, and we ask that whatever we do and say in this place will be to your honor and glory, because we ask it in Jesus' name. Amen.
Most Honorable Professor Sir Kenneth Hall, Most Honorable Professor Denise Eldermeyer-Sherrill, distinguished honorees, Mr. Richard Byles, Dr. Barbara Carby, Honorable Una Clarke, Mr. Stephen Cat Coore, Mr. Sethuraman Kumaraswamy, Miss Joan McDonald, Mr. Novar McDonald, Mr. Warren McDonald, Dr. the Honorable Glen Mills, Mrs. Gloria Palomino, Mrs. Diana McIntyre-Pike, Mrs. Shernett Fay Smith, Dr. L'Antoinette Stines, Mrs. Patricia Reid-Waugh, Professor Neville Ying, spouses and guests of our honorees and past Living Legacy honorees. Special awardees, Miss Charmaine Harrison and Mr. Jerry McDaniel. Fellow CCRP Board Directors, Master of Ceremonies Deacon Tony Laurie, Mrs. Cassandra Morrison, Executive Director of the National Council for Senior Citizens, our generous sponsors, members of the media, CCRP General Manager, and members of the CCRP and PROCOM teams, ladies and gentlemen. A blessed good morning to you all, and welcome to this, our 2025 CCRP Living Legacy Awards. We are here during some trying times for our beloved country. We at CCRP are particularly concerned about our elderly in the hardest hit areas of Jamaica. Last year, our NDTC fundraiser supported those affected by Hurricane Beryl, and you'll see some of those on the screen. And thank goodness, the repeat of this NDTC benefit has enabled us to send $800,000 to Food for the Poor to prepare hygiene and food packages for the suffering elderly. Yes. And our friends at NCSC have bikes organized to help reach some of those in the marooned areas. The packages are actually ready as we speak. It's 300 care packages and 75 cases of water. Yes. Plus, all the proceeds from this event today will be used for further relief. So thank you all. Right now, as you are here, you are supporting our relief effort. Our CCRP parish representatives in Westmoreland and Trelawney have been badly hit. They lost their roofs. One is living in her car, and we will be giving them assistance. In staying true to CCRP's mission to protect, empower, and celebrate, we're happy that our call for legislation to protect our seniors was heard. With the leadership of Senator Professor Floyd Morris and Senator Shireen Golding Campbell, this legislation is finally on its way. The complaints about various types of abuse have been many, and we shared some of these in our presentation to the Senate earlier this year, along with our own recommendation for the new laws. You will see the Rockford picture up there, and this is because we had a resolution signed by over 2,500 people and kept in close contact with the cement company for 2 years until finally the Rockford mineral bath has been reopened. Very important for our elderly. And today we celebrate. I had to name each honoree because, having read their citations, we at CCRP are filled with admiration and respect for you all, nation builders in so many spheres, inspiring, mentoring, and persevering despite the many challenges of your lives. We salute you all and your family members and friends who share in your achievements. We have regrets from Lloyd B. Smith, who was abroad during this storm and has not been able to get a flight to come back in time. We at CCRP are also celebrating our 15 years of existence. CCRP is a legacy project created to mark the 30th anniversary of our company PROCOM. We chose seniors as our focus as we have been so blessed by our senior mentors. It turned out to be helpful for the underserved of our population, and our membership has grown to over 12,000 members island-wide. The NCSC is doing significant work, but with our fast-aging population, there is much to be done. May I recommend that you Google the recent publications of our honorary chair, Professor Denise Eldemire-Shero, to understand the challenges of our population trends. Our honorary director, Sir Kenneth Hall, has also been a guiding hand for CCRP. Sir Kenneth and Lady Hall continue to be our stalwart supporters. Lady Hall has sent her regrets that she has to be absent due to circumstances beyond her control. Our board directors are accomplished professionals who donate their time, talent, and treasure to keep CCRP going. They are, could you just stand please as I call your names? CCRP board directors, you give so much and nobody knows. Mrs. Vilma McDonald, Mrs. Patricia Reid-Waugh, Dr. the Honorable Marlene Street Forrest, Director Emeritus Alun Assambo, Dr. Owen James, who unfortunately could not be here, nor Mr. Dennis Jones, Mr. Sethuraman Kumar, Mr. Peter Mays could not be here, unfortunately, Mr. Warren McDonald, and Mr. Donovan Wignall. So these are the brave ones who have been guiding us and keeping us. They're great at governance, keeping us straight, keeping us accountable, keeping us transparent. God bless you all. We thank you. Some of our board directors have already been honored with Living Legacy Awards, and 3 are being honored today, as you will learn from the citations. The only question is, why did we take so long? Now, Mrs. Vilma McDonald, AKA My Joy, has been our ardent chair of our committee since 2012. However, she took a pause when she perused the folder at our meeting to discuss this year's nominees, because there, without her knowledge, was one Mr. Novar MacDonald. She quickly recused herself when his nomination came up for discussion. So this was one decision in which she did not participate, let it be known. But how wonderful it is when one legend is married to another. Our faithful sponsors have kept us going these many years. We welcome representatives Mrs. Sherry Gay Johnson of Juicy Patties, Mrs. Coralie Webb and Mrs. Andrea Dudney of Gallagher Insurance Brokers, Mrs. Simone Foote and Ms. Grace McLean of BPM Financial, Ms. Candice Reynolds and Ms. Jacqueline Graham, John Galt Brokers, Morgan White, Ms. Michelle Valentine, Sterling Asset Management, Mrs. Cloline Daly, Mouchette, Supreme Ventures, and Mr. Kerrymore O'Connor, Wicon. Thank you. National Baking Foundation, our most long-serving sponsor, was not able to send a representative as they are now on triple shifts producing bread for hurricane relief. As for the CCRP and PROCOM teams, we work as one. We could never have achieved this milestone without them. They will all be named in the vote of thanks, but I must applaud our General Manager, Mrs. Angela Patterson, for her dedication and leadership. And of course, my husband, Hubie Chin, my amazing business partner who has played so many roles, including computer whiz and favorite DJ. I hope you will enjoy his background music today. Thank you, members and friends, for your kind support of this event. Be inspired by the fellow Jamaicans we honor today. And you know, all of us have been having sleeping problems. We're so concerned about our neighbors who have been hit. But you know, they say on the airplane, before you can help somebody else, take your oxygen. And so I hope you regard today as your oxygen. Should just take a little break, a little mental break, and also to know that you are helping our beloved island to recover. So thank you, and may God bless you all.
Thank you, Mrs. Patterson and Mrs. Lorichin. I now take great pleasure inviting Mrs. Vilma McDonald, Chair of the Living Legacy Awards Selection Committee, to give the judges' remarks.
Good morning, everyone. Distinguished honorees and guests, ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, it was my great pleasure to serve once again as the chair of the CCRP Living Legacy Awards Selection Committee. As you will hear from the citations, our award recipients have been given extraordinary service. Beyond their professional duties, Through their initiatives, they have assisted various communities in their nation, and so each has created a legacy for future generations. My heartiest congratulations to our distinguished honorees. We at CCRP are grateful to our members for the depth of research they offered to accompany the nominations. When people take the time to uphold and laud their fellow Jamaicans, it demonstrates the spirit of generosity that exists in our membership. As we endeavor to engage the younger generation in CCRP's activities, I am pleased to invite 5 young people to read the citations. Have an enjoyable afternoon, and may God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Vilma McDonald. Before we begin the Living Legacy Awards presentations, we would like to present special awards of appreciation to 2 outstanding associates of CCRP who have carried our flag high. Mrs. Charmaine Harrison has brought joy and togetherness to CCRP members through her monthly excursions. We are blessed to have someone as professional, caring, and attentive, beloved by our members. So we are delighted indeed to present this CCRP Award of Appreciation to Ms. Charmaine Harrison. The presentation is made by CCRP Board Director, Mr. Donovan Wignall.
Thank you.
Lovely, lovely. When we decided to start the weekly CCRP Update program, we decided that there was none better than the dynamic, engaging Jerry McDaniel, please come forward, as our host on his radio program. Jerry's interviews with our guests are fascinating and heartwarming. He never fails to remind us that he is a faithful CCRP member and encourages listeners to live as our motto says, life to the fullest. In appreciation of his eloquent promotion of CCRP, we are delighted to present this CCRP Award of Appreciation to Mr. Jerry McDaniel. CCRP's General Manager, Angela Patterson, makes this presentation. Okay, we will now have a wonderful musical rendition from Ms. Sandra Crawford, a CCRP member.
On a day like today, I could kiss everybody. I'm so filled with love and good cheer. On a wonderful day like today, when the sun is as high as a yellow balloon, even the sparrows are singing in tune. On a wonderful day like today, On a wonderful day like today, I defy any cloud to appear in the sky. I dare any raindrop to plop in my eye. On a wonderful day like today, on a day like today, I could kiss everybody. I'm so filled with love and good cheer. May I say furthermore, I adore everybody. The thrill is mine, go on and dine, and I might pay the bill. May I take this occasion to say that the whole human race should go down on its knees. Show God we're grateful for moments like these, for the world's in a wonderful way, on a wonderful day like today. On a day like today, I could kiss everybody. I'm so filled with love and good cheer. May I say, furthermore, I adore everybody. The thrill is mine. Go on and dine, and I might pay the bill. May I take this occasion to say that the whole human race should go down on its knees. Show God we're grateful for moments like these, for the world in a wonderful way, on a wonderful day, on a wonderful day, on a wonderful day like today. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandra. We really needed that, didn't we? Oh, man. We need to light up the place. And if you guys come to our CCRP socials, this is the sort of treat that we get, you know. We discovered Sandra at one of our socials. Wow, wonderful. We have this year asked 4 excellent persons to read the citations for the honorees. They are Tara Monroe, Brandon Howlett, Vaughn Stafford Gray, and Shanakay Dyer Knight. Please note that, as our founder and chairman pointed out earlier, our honoree, Mr. Lloyd B. Smith, is unavoidably absent. He was overseas during the passage of Hurricane Melissa and could not get a return flight in time for this event. He sends his deepest regrets, and we will make his presentation at a later date. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the presentation to our honorees. In the interest of brevity, the citations to be read are shortened versions of the full citations being presented. We invite Mr. Richard Byles to join us on the stage. He will receive the CCRP Living Legacy Award in recognition of his outstanding national leadership in business and finance. Reading the citation is Tara Monroe. Presenting the plaque is Dr. the Honorable Marlene Street Forrest. And presenting the citation is BPM Financial, represented by Ms. Simone Foote.
Mr. Richard Byles. Mr. Richard Byles has dedicated over 5 decades to advancing Jamaica's private and public sectors, exemplifying visionary leadership, integrity, and national commitment. A graduate of the University of the West Indies and the University of Bradford, his academic foundation in economics, and national development has guided a career marked by transformative impact. In the private sector, he has served as president and CEO of Pan-Jam Investment Limited, First Life Insurance Company, and notably, Sagicor Group Jamaica, where under his 13-year leadership, the company achieved significant growth and contributed to national financial stability. Mr. Byles has also been a pillar of public service, serving as the first private sector co-chair of the Economic Program Oversight Committee, and since August 2019, as governor of the Bank of Jamaica, overseeing monetary policy, financial system stability, and central bank independence. He also chairs the Board of Commissioners of the Financial Services Commission and has led CARICOM Central Bank Governors Meetings, influencing regional economic policy. Recognized with numerous honors, including induction into the PSOJ Hall of Fame, honorary doctorates, and international awards, Mr. Byles embodies the values of sound judgment, accountability, and effective governance. The Caribbean Community of Retired Persons is pleased to present the CCRP Living Legacy Award to Mr. Richard Byles.
We invite Dr. Barbara Carby to join us on the stage.
Dr. Barbara Carby. Dr. Barbara Carby is a trailblazer in disaster preparedness and environmental resilience, whose work has strengthened communities across Jamaica, the Caribbean, and beyond. With a PhD in geochemistry from the University of the West Indies, she began her dynamic career. From 1997 to 2006, Dr. Carby served as the Director General of Jamaica's Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, leading national responses to major natural events and establishing internationally recognized frameworks. Later, as Director of the Disaster Risk Reduction Center at UWI, she spearheaded research, mentored emerging leaders, and guided regional initiatives. Her influence extends globally through advisory roles with the United Nations, CDEMA, and multilateral institutions, ensuring the Caribbean's voice shapes international policy. Even post-retirement, she continues to serve charitable organizations. Recognized with the Commander of the Order of Distinction and Knight of the National Order of Merit, France, Dr. Carby's legacy is one of leadership, scholarship, and service, demonstrating that reducing disaster risk is not just a duty, but a responsibility. The Caribbean Community of Retired Persons proudly presents the CCRP Living Legacy Award to Dr. Barbara Carby for her exceptional contributions to disaster preparedness and environmental protection.
we invite the Honorable Dr. Una Clarke to join us on the stage.
Dr. Una Clarke's extraordinary life epitomizes public service, community leadership, and advocacy for the Caribbean diaspora. Born in St. Elizabeth, Jamaica, she migrated to the United States in 1956, pursuing studies at the New York Business School, Long Island University, NYU, and Columbia University, where she became the first foreign-born recipient of the prestigious Charles H. Revson Fellowship in 1984. In 1991, she made history as the first Caribbean-born woman elected to the New York City Council, representing Brooklyn's 40th district for a decade. During her tenure, she sponsored over 300 pieces of legislation focusing on education, mental health, child welfare, economic development, public safety, and immigrant rights. A tireless advocate for immigrants and the Caribbean diaspora, Dr. Clarke has led initiatives for citizenship, voter registration, and U.S. Caribbean trade relations, earning recognition as a delegate to the Democratic National Convention and with other significant appointments. She has been honored extensively, including the Order of Distinction, the Ellis Island Medal of Honor, and an honorary Doctor of Letters from the University of Technology, Jamaica. For her enduring advocacy and diaspora engagement, the Caribbean Community of Retired Persons is pleased to present the CCRP Living Legacy Award to Dr. Una Clarke.
We invite Mr. Stephen Cat Coore to join us on the stage.
Mr. Stephen Cat Coore is a legendary Jamaican musician whose career spans over 5 decades, leaving an indelible mark on Jamaica's cultural and musical heritage worldwide. Born in Kingston, his musical journey began early, and he performed at age 10 for Princess Anne on her visit to Jamaica. He later joined Inner Circle before co-founding the iconic Third World Band as artistic director, guitarist, cellist, vocalist, songwriter, and producer. Under his leadership, Third World achieved international acclaim, blending reggae, soul, and funk, touring globally, signing with Island Records, and releasing hits including Know That We Found Love. The band earned 9 Grammy nominations, the United Nations Medal of Peace, and multiple Lifetime Achievement Awards. Mr. Coore's personal honors include the Order of Distinction, the key to multiple U.S. cities, recognition by the Jamaica Reggae Industry Association, and induction into the Reggae Hall of Fame. He performed at the White House in 2024 and continues to advocate for Jamaican culture and social causes as ambassador for the Alligator Head Foundation and Goodwill Ambassador for the Issa Trust Foundation. For his visionary musicianship, cultural leadership, and enduring global impact, the Caribbean Community of Retired Persons is proud to present the CCRP Living Legacy Award to Mr. Stephen Cat Coore.
we invite Mr. Sethuraman Kumaraswamy to join us on the stage.
Born in India, Mr. Sethuraman Kumaraswamy is being honored for his outstanding contribution to finance and governance. With more than 52 years of distinguished service in finance, management, consultancy, and business administration, he has built a legacy of integrity, professionalism, and accountability. A fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India and a member of the Institute of Internal Auditors USA, Mr. Kumaraswamy holds degrees from the University of Madras and the University of Bombay. After beginning his career in India, he moved to Jamaica in 1981, where he has since held several leadership roles, including Senior Manager at PricewaterhouseCoopers, Managing Director of Sangster's Bookstores, Consultant at the Gleaner Company, and Chief Financial Officer at Massey Distribution Jamaica, where he served with distinction for 17 years. His commitment to education and public service is evidenced through his work as an adjunct faculty member at the Mona School of Business and as a trained mediator with the Dispute Resolution Foundation. Today, he continues to serve with excellence as a director of CCRP, a member of the JN Group's Audit and Investment Committees, and an independent director of JN General Insurance since 2003. For his exemplary leadership and lifelong dedication to ethical financial management, the Caribbean community of retired persons is pleased to present the Living Legacy Award to Mr. Sethuraman Kumaraswamy.
We invite Ms. Joan McDonald to join us on the stage.
Ms. Joan McDonald has built an illustrious career in public relations, marketing, counseling, and community development, always guided by a deep commitment to uplifting others. A longtime justice of the peace, she has served people with integrity, empathy, and purpose throughout her entire life. She views her work as divine ministry, integrating her talents to make a lasting impact. Ms. McDonald has been a driving force in organizations including the Church Committee of the Church of St. Thomas the Apostle, the National Chorale of Jamaica, and the Canadian Women's Club of Jamaica, where she leads outreach initiatives. She has coordinated medical missions from the United States to Jamaica, and Ms. McDonald has served with distinction as CCRP's Goodwill Ambassador. She's a passionate advocate for seniors, promoting respect, engagement, and empowerment for the elderly. She also shares her experience as the first Miss Jamaica World. Mentoring contestants in the Miss Jamaica World and Miss Jamaica Festival Queen competitions, bridging generations and inspiring confidence, creativity, and personal growth. In recognition for her philanthropy, mentorship, and lifelong dedication to community, the Caribbean Community of Retired Persons is pleased to present the Living Legacy Award to Ms. Joan McDonald.
We invite Mr. Novar McDonald to join us on the stage.
Mr. Novar McDonald is being honored for his exceptional contributions to philanthropy and community development in Jamaica. A pioneer in industrial relations and alternative dispute resolution, his career spans decades of dedicated public and private service. Beginning in the bauxite and alumina sector as a union delegate, he trained at McGill University and the University of Montreal, earning a certificate in labor relations. He held senior roles in major Jamaican organizations, including ICD, Cable and Wireless, and NCB, and served as the first vice president of the Jamaica Employers Federation, contributing to national labor policy and reform. A steadfast advocate for peaceful conflict resolution, Mr. McDonald chaired the Mediation Council of Jamaica and the Dispute Resolution Foundation, helping institutionalize alternative dispute resolution and restorative justice across Jamaica for over 20 years. Beyond labor relations, he's contributed to substance abuse treatment, counseling, and rehabilitation programs, and actively served civic organizations such as the Lions Club of Kingston and the Acorn Group, promoting social development and partnership. For his lifetime of service, philanthropy, and nation building, the Caribbean Community of Retired Persons is pleased to present the CCRP Living Legacy Award in memory of Michael Frazier to Mr. Novar McDonald.
We invite Mr. Warren McDonald to join us on the stage.
Mr. Warren McDonald. Mr. Warren McDonald, born in Kingston, Jamaica, has built an illustrious career in finance, business leadership, public service, and community development. A graduate of the University of the West Indies in economics, he further honed his experience through professional accounting qualifications in the UK and executive programs at Harvard, Columbia, and Cranfield. As CEO and Managing Director of Berger Paints, Jamaica, he strengthened the company's market leadership and advanced local manufacturing. He has served on numerous boards, including the Jamaica Chamber of Commerce, Portmore Community College, and the Bank of Nova Scotia, Jamaica, contributing significantly to governance and national economic development. Mr. McDonald has also served as president of the Jamaica Chamber of Commerce, chaired the JCC, SYF Foundation, and led the Jamaica Customs Advisory Board, overseeing revenue growth and implementing a new paperless system. A dedicated justice of the peace and lay magistrate, he has also championed youth development and educational initiatives across communities. Recognized with the Order of Distinction, Commander Class, Mr. McDonald exemplifies excellence in business, governance, and community service. The Caribbean Community of Retired Persons is pleased to present the CCRP Living Legacy Award for Business in memory of J. Lester Spalding to Mr. Warren McDonald.
We invite Mrs. Diana McIntyre-Pike to to join us on the stage.
Mrs. Marguerite Diana McIntyre-Pike is a trailblazer in community tourism whose more than 4 decades of dedication has transformed the Caribbean tourism landscape. She has championed inclusive, sustainable tourism models that empower local communities, honor cultural heritage, and promote economic self-resilience. Educated in Jamaica, the UK, Germany, and the United States, she holds a BSc in tourism management and multiple diplomas in hotel management, marketing, and environmental management. Through her leadership as founder and president of the Country Style Community Tourism Network and as president of the IIPT Caribbean, she has created programs like Villages as Businesses that allow communities with the skills to design, market, and manage their own tourism experiences. Her pioneering work and training programs have strengthened locally owned accommodations, promoted ecotourism, cultural heritage tourism, and climate conscious initiatives, impacting communities across Jamaica, the wider Caribbean, and even South Africa. Mrs. McIntyre-Pike's achievements have been recognized globally, including the Order of Distinction from Jamaica, Lifetime Achievement Awards, and being named a tourism hero by the World Tourism Network. For her pioneering work in community tourism, the Caribbean Community of Retired Persons is pleased to present the CCRP Living Legacy Award to Mrs. Marguerite Diana McIntyre-Pike.
We invite Dr. the Honorable Glen Mills to join us on the stage.
Dr. Glen Mills is celebrated for his lifelong dedication to sprinting and athletics, shaping Jamaica's global reputation as a sprinting powerhouse. With over 5 decades of coaching excellence, he is best known as head coach of the Racers Track Club, mentoring legends including Usain Bolt, Johan Blake, Oblique Seville, as well as international athletes like Kim Collins and Dwayne Chambers. His career began with the Jamaica Amateur Athletic Association at the Carifta Games, followed by formal training at the IOC Training Center in Mexico and advancing sprint certification at the IAAF Training Center in Puerto Rico. As national coach for 22 years, he guided Jamaica to 71 World Championship medals and 33 Olympic medals. All cementing his legacy in athletics. Beyond technical mastery, Dr. Mills is revered for his discipline, integrity, and holistic mentorship, inspiring generations of athletes to achieve excellence both on and off the track. His contributions have earned him a Doctor of Laws from UA, the Order of Jamaica, and the Order of Distinction, Commander Class. For his enduring impact as a coach, mentor, and architect of global sprinting success, the Caribbean Community of Retired Persons is pleased to present the CCRP Living Legacy Award to Dr. Glen Mills.
We invite Mrs. Gloria Palomino to join us on the stage.
Mrs. Gloria Palomino. The Caribbean community of retired persons proudly honors Mrs. Gloria Palomino, whose 6 decades of service have transformed businesses, strengthened institutions, and uplifted communities. In 1957, she founded Diesel Equipment, training generations of young Jamaicans and sending many overseas for advanced instruction. Beyond business, she has been a tireless supporter of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, founding the Police Civic Committee in 1960, improving facilities, and fostering stronger police-community relations. She continues her work with the upcoming monument to officers slain in the line of duty. Mrs. Palomino's philanthropy spans Women Inc., the Trench Town Culture Yard, and the Jamaica Red Cross, providing shelter, scholarships, and educational opportunities. She also pioneered tourism in the Blue Mountains with the Gap Cafe, inspiring sustainable development. Her life demonstrates that true success lies in what we build for others. Through business, civic service, and philanthropy, Mrs. Palomino has left a lasting mark on Jamaica and its people. The Caribbean community of retired persons is pleased to present Mrs. Gloria Palomino with the CCRP Living Legacy Award for Excellence in Business and Philanthropy.
We invite Mrs. Shernett Fay Smith to join us on the stage.
Mrs. Shernett Fay Smith. Born in Kingston, Jamaica, Mrs. Shernett Smith has dedicated her life to education, church leadership, and community development. She began her career as a teacher, serving for 10 years before expanding her impact through leadership roles. For over 3 decades, she has guided Oberlin High School as a board member and now chair, while also championing vocational education as chairwoman of the Kingsgate Church's Skill Training Center, mentoring staff and students, and creating opportunities for practical learning. Her service extends deeply into faith-based leadership. She has held senior roles in the United Church in Jamaica and the Cayman Islands, including Deputy General Secretary, overseeing finance and executive director of the Shirley Retreat Hotel, which she transformed into a successful boutique establishment. She has contributed to numerous organizations, including the United Theological College, the Jamaica Council of Churches, and the World Christian Women's Fellowship. For over 45 years, Mrs. Smith has actively led the Jamaica Ecumenical Mutual Mission, spearheading initiatives in health, housing, youth development, and poverty alleviation. She also leads street feeding programs, medical fairs, and back-to-school drives impacting countless lives. The Caribbean community of retired persons is pleased to present the CCRP Living Legacy Award to Mrs. Shernett Fay Smith, for her unwavering commitment to education, faith, and community development.
I should have invited Mrs. Patricia Reid-Waugh earlier, but here she is now to join us on stage.
Mrs. Patricia Reid-Waugh. Born in Manchester, Jamaica, Mrs. Patricia Reid-Waugh has distinguished herself as an educator, financial professional, author, and community servant. A graduate of the University of the West Indies with a bachelor's degree in mathematics and economics, a diploma in education, and a master's degree in accounting. She also pursued graduate studies in educational evaluation in the United States. Her professional journey began as a mathematics teacher at Calabar High School, followed by a successful career in accounting with Deloitte and Touche in Jamaica and Saint Martin. In 2004, she became head of financial services regulation and supervision in Nevis, later serving as commissioner of the St. Kitts and Nevis Financial Services Commission until her retirement in 2011. In retirement, Mrs. Reid-Waugh continues to inspire through her books, Retirement, A New Journey, and the Destination, and as a retirement coach, helping others to embrace purposeful, fulfilling lives. Her service extends widely as a Justice of the Peace, CCRP Board Director, and a longtime volunteer in numerous community organizations. She has been honored with the Badge of Honor for meritorious service and other awards. The Caribbean community of retired persons is pleased to present the CCRP Living Legacy Award to Mrs. Patricia Reid-Waugh for her outstanding contributions to education and community development.
We invite Dr. L'Antoinette Stines to join us on the stage.
Dr. L'Antoinette Stines is a visionary artist whose work has put Caribbean performing arts on the world stage. She created Lantec, the only codified Anglo-Caribbean modern contemporary dance technique now part of CSEC and CAPE syllabi, giving Caribbean youth a chance to dance form rooted in their own heritage. Yes, please. As founder and artistic director of La Cadco, a unified Caribbean dance force, she has toured the globe, showcasing Caribbean artistry with excellence and passion. Trained with Jamaica Alma Mater and at the Martha Grimes School and Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater, she combines classical ballet, modern and traditional Caribbean dance into a uniquely Caribbean style. Doc, we may have to ask you to dance for us. A scholar with a PhD in cultural studies, Dr. Stines has published, lectured internationally, and choreographed award-winning works. Her honors include the Silver Musgrave Medal, Carifesta 15 Icon of Dance Award, and the 2025 induction into the Order of Distinction Officer Class. Through her artistry, scholarship, and leadership, Dr. Stines has given Caribbean dance a voice of its own, rigorous, inspiring, and proudly our own. The Caribbean community of retired persons is happy to present Dr. L'Antoinette Stines with the CCRP Living Legacy Award.
I have to say, she is my Convent of Mercy Alpha schoolmate as well.
We invite Professor Neville Ying to join us on the stage.
Professor Neville Ying is widely recognized as a doyen of human resource development in Jamaica, whose transformative leadership has shaped institutions, organizations, and generations of learners. His career spans public service, higher education, private enterprise, and the social sector, all guided by a conviction that empowering people is a key to sustainable development. He has been instrumental in the evolution of major institutions, including the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, the Caribbean Examinations Council, Michael University College, and the University of the West Indies. From designing Caribbean-centric examinations to establishing the Mona School of Business and Management, Professor Ying has left an enduring legacy of academic rigor, innovation, and institutional transformation. The holder of a PhD in measurement, statistics, and research designs from the University of Maryland, he has authored 27 books, numerous articles, and technical reports that continue to influence education, leadership, and governance. He also serves on over 50 national, regional, and international boards and initiatives, applying his expertise to shape policy and practice across multiple sectors. He has been honored with the Commander of the Order of Distinction, the ILO Centenary Award, and numerous institutional accolades. The Caribbean Community of Retired Persons is pleased to present the CCRP Living Legacy Award to Professor Neville Ying for his extraordinary contributions to education and governance.
We invite Ms. Sandra Crawford to salute our honorees in song.
Nice up yourself in the rhythm of life, fire. Nice up yourself in the rhythm of life, fire. Now listen to me, people in this age of rhythm. You got to know what you got within. Like baby Angela living next door, she dubbing it up since the age of 4. Nice up yourself in the rhythm of life, fire. Nice up yourself in the rhythm of life, fire. Nice up yourself in the rhythm of life, fire. Nice up yourself in the rhythm of life, fire. Time of illusion got you confused. I see it in your face, you've been battered and bruised. Like your grandfather cutting sugar cane, I wonder how he survived all that pain. With the whip, grandpa licked them with the rhythm. them lick him with the whip. Grandpa, give them the rhythm. Them lick him with the whip. Grandpa, give them the rhythm. Them lick him with the whip. Grandpa, give them the rhythm. Oh, do 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 do. You can join in the chair if you want to know. Nice up yourself in the rhythm of life. Nice up yourself. Jamaica, nice up yourself. We will cut the sugar cane. We will survive the hurricane. Nice up yourself. Nice up yourself. Nice up yourself in the rhythm of life, rhythm of life. Nice up yourself. Nice up yourself. Thank you so much. It was so good to be here. You've been listening to Sandra Crawford. It has been an honor. Nice up yourself. Nice, nice, nice. Nice up yourself, Jamaica. Nice up yourself.
Oh yes, Sandra. Nice up yourself. Boy, it's just a L'Antoinette table and rock over there, so. Yeah, man. That's how we do it. Thank you. We will now have Dr. Carby's reply on behalf of our honorees.
That lightened us all up, eh? Yes. Okay. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, fellow honorees and friends. On behalf of all the recipients of the 2025 Living Legacy Awards, I stand before you with a heart full of gratitude and profound humility. This afternoon, as we gather in this beautiful space to celebrate achievement and service, I am reminded of how truly blessed we are. And this is despite what has happened in the past couple of weeks. I always say, when people are talking about the hurricane, I said, it's very, very bad, but we are blessed in that this side of the country was spared so that we can help the other side of the country, which was badly affected. Yes. Yeah. Beginning in St. Catherine and continuing westward across our island, our fellow Jamaicans are still recovering from the devastation wrought by Melissa. Families without shelter, communities without power, children without the certainty of their next meal. This reality humbles us deeply and puts our celebration into perspective. We congratulate CCRP for using all the proceeds from this event, as well as their NDTC benefit earlier this year, for the relief of the elderly survivors of the hurricane. And I think we should applaud them again. Of course, I know that we will all contribute to the relief and rebuilding efforts as best we can, and that includes supporting the affected persons in prayer. We are grateful not just for the honor bestowed upon us this afternoon, but indeed for the gift of life itself, for the security to gather in fellowship, and for the opportunity to continue to serve our communities. To the CCRP, we extend our deepest appreciation for your tireless advocacy and meaningful work on behalf of senior citizens. Through this Living Legacy initiative, you have created something truly special, a platform that honors lifetime achievement while inspiring continued excellence. By recognizing past contributions, you remind us all that service has no expiration date and that our legacies are defined not by our retirement, but by the lasting impact we have on our communities, our nation, and on the lives we touch. We are deeply grateful to the Selection Committee for their thoughtful consideration in reviewing the diverse contributions represented here this afternoon. Your discernment in recognizing excellence across business, philanthropy, education, the arts, advocacy, disaster risk management, sports, and other areas of national development speaks to your understanding that nation building takes many forms. Yet, all are bound by a shared commitment to Jamaica's progress. To our families, friends, and colleagues who have supported us throughout our journeys, you are the foundation upon which every achievement rests. Your encouragement during challenging times, your belief in our visions, and your patience with our commitments have made everything possible. As we accept these honors this afternoon, we do so not as endpoints of our contributions, but as milestones along a continuing journey. The work of building a better Jamaica, a more just, compassionate, and prosperous society is never complete. Each generation must take up the challenge anew, and we remain committed to doing our part for as long as we are able. Let us leave here this afternoon not merely celebrated, but rededicated to the values that brought us to this moment: service, excellence, perseverance, and an unwavering love for our country and our people. May we continue to be worthy of this recognition through our ongoing commitment to making a difference. Thank you to everyone who has made this afternoon possible. May God continue to bless Jamaica, our Caribbean region, and the work of the CCRP. Thank you.
Financial Limited decided to be a sponsor of the CCRP Living Legacy Award because the philosophy of CCRP aligns with BPM's philosophy of serving the community of persons who are at retirement, near to retirement, planning for retirement. And that is important to us at BPM Financial Limited, and for CCRP to recognize outstanding leaders in Jamaica while they are alive is very important. And BPM Financial Limited endorsed that.
Morgan One International is a nation-building company. We believe in the development of our country, Jamaica, and so sponsoring the Living Legacy Award was something that was easy for us because it aligns with our company values.
Gallagher is about recognition. It's about making sure that people who are contributors be signaled out, if you will. And so we couldn't have seen this opportunity and not, as a matter of fact, jump on it. And so when we were approached, we were certainly, and this is not the first year, let me just add, so we have been partners with CCRP, and certainly when this initiative came around this year again, certainly we would not have passed up the opportunity to be a part of it.
Supreme Ventures is a proud Jamaican company, very proud Jamaican company. We are embedded in the culture of this nation, and the people who help to build that culture, preserve that culture, and share that culture are our living legacy, or elderly. So it was really, right up our alley for us to come on board and support this event, to celebrate these persons who are still here with us, to give them their flowers while they can receive them. So it was a good fit for us to celebrate Jamaicans who are giving of themselves. And I think so much, with what has happened recently with, the passage of Hurricane Melissa, it has become more apparent the importance of, showcasing Jamaican resilience and Jamaican culture and celebrating the people who represent the best of who we are, because we'll need so much of those characteristics to keep us going.
We decided to be a sponsor for this year's awards, as with the other years, because Juicy is a homegrown company that is powered by the people, and so we remain committed to serving them in all the ways that we can, and this is just one way in which we can serve our committed members of society.
Relationship with CCRP is that we have come on as partners with them, because we recognize that the senior citizens in Jamaica having access to certain medical care at their age can be very expensive. And so we have partnered with CCRP to help to ease the financial burden for the senior citizens in Jamaica by providing them with access to an exclusive international medical health plan. Also, another reason why we have partnered with CCRP is because of their initiative in Jamaica to lobby for the care of the senior citizens. It speaks volume, and we really appreciate that and want to enhance that and continue that mission and vision in our company, in our country. Basically, the CCRP members, they have access to all our US products, but there's one specific product that we are marketing to the CCRP members. It is called our Simplified Silver Medical Plan, and this is just exclusively for CCRP members. So you have to be a CCRP member to access this medical plan. All right, so it offers CCRP members access up to $10 million US overall coverage to take care of major medical bills. Also, we recognize that our competitors, their rates keep going up, and the senior citizens are not able to afford those increasing rates. So what we have done in our product is that we allow premiums not to increase because of their age, which helps to ease that financial challenge for them. And it also provides them with access to the best private doctors and hospitals, both locally and internationally. And so it's a very simple plan, but it allows them, that ability to have access to the best healthcare anywhere in the world.
So again, we're partners. And one of the things that we did is to support them with their local insurance. So it is the CCRP, it's a major medical program. It also has comprehensive health insurance. So you have a choice. Depending on your affordability, depending on your demands or your needs, we pretty much provide a solution for the members of the CCRP. And we've been doing this for in excess of 5 years. So it has been an ongoing partnership.
Of course, we have all our fabulous gaming brands, which are any Jamaican can participate in, but we're particularly interested in sharing with the cohort about our Evolve products. So with our Evolve products, we have Evolve Bill Pay, so you can make your bill payments at any Supreme Ventures location, and you can also receive money transfer from overseas if it's been sent by RIA money transfer at Supreme Ventures location. So those two products we're very excited to share. It's a one-stop shop. You can come to, Supreme Ventures location, buy your credit, buy a game if you so desire, but you can also pay your bills and collect your money transfer at one location.
One of the many initiatives that we do that we want to raise awareness about that members of the CCRP would be interested in is our annual soup feeding program, or elderly rather soup feeding program. This is where we have a mobile soup kitchen that travels across the island, and we visit various senior homes, golden age homes, infirmaries, senior citizen clubs, and we treat our seniors to parties, to soup. We're also big partners with the Senior Citizen Council, we actually hosted the Grandparents' Day function this year that was held at our headquarters at the veranda. And one of the things that we feel is extremely important is honoring the people who have worked to bring us to where we are today. And the achievements that we have, the accomplishments that we have would not be possible without our seniors. So in any way that we can, in all the ways that we can, we will continue to support our elderly.
BPM Financial Limited have a wide range of products. We are also a stockbroker. So members of CCRP who would want to come and do business with us, transfer their accounts to us, they can do so now. Those who may have their accounts, their individual stocks elsewhere, but when they get the dividends, they may want to invest it in another instrument elsewhere. BPM provides that for them. We have accounts for every need. And so emergencies, very important, emergencies are going to happen. Right now, in Jamaica, Melissa, the damage that Melissa has done, families are looking for monies to help. Persons are trying to see, how can I build back my life? And BPM Financial Limited encourage persons to save and to invest, because disasters can happen at any time and you may not be in a position to borrow. Also, if you have your investment and you don't want to disturb your investment because of an emergency, BPM has accounts for emergencies. So what you can do is build an emergency fund at BPM Financial Limited. You can borrow against your investments so you don't have to disturb it, and you pay a lower interest rate, because at BPM Financial Limited, we're not just pension and investment providers, but we also provide loans for our clients. And the persons can invest in Jamaican dollars as well as US dollars, in stocks, in bonds, in certificate of deposits. A wide range of instruments are available at BPM Financial Limited. I believe this year, 15 persons in the 15th year of CCRP. These are 15 outstanding Jamaicans who have contributed over a wide range of industries in Jamaica, right? And I believe, especially at this time, and I refer to Hurricane Melissa again in our rebuilding process, I believe that these 15 persons have something to offer in terms of the expertise, the training that they have. They can advise those who are on the ground, those who are in the planning process of the rebuilding of Jamaica. I believe that these 15 persons who have contributed in the past now have a role to play. And I am very happy that BPM has come on board to be a part of this significant occasion.
As I mentioned before, we're about recognition. And when you see people who contribute, who are part of nation building, who give their time, their effort, their talent, then certainly we would want to commend the CCRP for selecting these auspicious individuals and to recognize what they have done for Jamaica, for the people, for the industry. And so we certainly want to salute them for taking the time to recognize these very important individuals.
This is an excellent set of awardees. I'm very happy to be in the room with these Jamaicans who have given so much. They have given in different arenas, different industries, and they are living legends. And I'm happy to share space with them. I say congratulations to all of them. We're happy to celebrate you. I'm happy to be here to be a part of this group that's celebrating you. We're proud of you. And as I said before, we're giving you your flowers while you're here and can receive them. So well done on being excellent examples of what it means to be a Jamaican.
We believe that this year's awardees are stellar group of accomplished individuals, and they are so deserving of the awards that they have been given. We personally want to commend them for the work that they have been doing and thank them for the sacrifices that they have made. Jamaica is who we are because of the work that you do, and we want to honor you ourselves and thank you for all that you do.